Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Power Please Ignore 2. So at the end of my last episode, I had started working on the mass fabricator to produce some UU matter. So I've not really generated all that much at the moment, so probably what I want to do at some point is actually start to overclock the recycler, or even make kind of like 2 or 3 of them to actually increase the amount of scrap that I'm producing to create UU matter faster, but that's something for me to do off camera probably. For this episode, what I want to do is actually start to automate a lot of the IC2 stuff, which I've never really got around to. So first things first, probably what I want to automate is, one thing I want to do first of all is make something called the Extractor. Reason being is if we go into here, so basically at the moment, if we go into like rubber, I've got a lot of this rubber wood, which is actually a lot more than raw rubber. So what I probably want to do is actually make the extractor so that I can actually use that rubber from the wood rather than actually have to keep using up the raw rubber. So if we go into here, the extractor is fairly straightforward. Can I actually make this? How much copper cable have I got? Next best question. I've got 8, so it's not too bad. And how much raw rubber have I got? Let's smelt up a stack just so we've actually got some to be getting along with. So let's drop it into here. It'll smelt pretty quickly in the smelting factory. That's what I'm looking for. So let's head back over to... Oops, that was one too far. So we need some rubber. We need a rubber bar. There we go. So we've almost got enough here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Perfect. So that should allow us to then to craft up U, apart from the fact that the redstone is for some reason not doing that, which is why I want to automate the production of this. We also need some tree taps. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that should... Nope, I've just forgotten. We need the basic machine casing. There we go. 1 extractor. So let's go get this set up over in processing. So I want to kind of start filling this up with a lot more kind of like IC2 machines and stuff like that as well. So let's get the extractor down for now. Actually, that's maybe not the best place to put it. Do I have an electric wrench still? Can't remember. Did I ever make one? Yeah, I did. There we go. Perfect. So we need some more. Do I have any more universal cable? I do. Excellent. So let's head back over to processing. Wrench you up. And then just need a hatchet. That's what I want. Just so I can kind of knock up some more space for universal cables here. There we go. Because I want to fit in like the replicator around here. So what I probably want is replicator... pattern storage, and then we can put in the first new machine here. Perfect. So this is the extractor, so we're going to need some ME stuff. So if we head back over this way, we need an import and export bus, so let's craft them up. Oops, daisy, we need bus, that's what I'm looking for. Let's make like, I don't know, 4 of each would probably be a good idea. There we go. So we've got an import bus and an export bus. Perfect. So let's set you up over here somewhere. So if we grab the import and export, so export needs to go on top, I think, and then import can go in from the front, if this is kind of following the same logic here. We also need to just smash this up as well, just so we can fit in some ME cables. Do I have any left on me? No, I do not. Let's see if I've got any in my system. So go back over to here. We need cables. Yeah, we need Fluix cables, and we also need conduits, don't we? So we need the ME conduits. No, we want dense ME conduits. Can I actually make some of these? Oh, yep, there we are. They're crafting up. That's fine. So I don't think 3 is going to be quite enough. Let's have a quick look at the crafting status. What are we waiting for? I think it's just this one. So it's crafting them up. Let me have a quick look at conduit. So what I'm waiting for. Yeah, it's got a few more coming out now. That's all right then. So we should be able to just extend this down like so. Oops, daisy. Let me just wrench you up. How many channels are we using on this particular one at the moment? We're using 19. That's not too bad. About to add on a couple more here, but so probably want to set up another. What's the word I'm looking for? P2P tunnel. That's what I'm looking for at some point. So we'll set up another one of these, kind of coming in next to it maybe, and then kind of have it kind of coming around and then hooking up to another system potentially when we start to run out of channels, or maybe even just putting up further down, so we can even set up like another P2P channel coming through this particular network and have it branching off, which is the beauty of the P2P tunnels, I suppose. So we've now got the extractor, so what I need is some rubber wood. So let's grab some rubber wood, like so. So if we go to the extractor, put this into the export bus, it's going to start putting it in there, which is fairly slow. Like I said, we need to come up with a way of automating overclockers at some point, but that's fairly complicated from what I remember. You need to like make IC2 coolant, and I can't actually remember how you do that. Okay, so that's just making rubber like so. Excellent. So that's going to make about 500 rubber for us, which is pretty fantastic in my opinion. Okay, next thing I need to do is make myself another molecular assembly chamber. So let's have a quick look at you. So let's make a molecular assembly chamber. Can we do that? No, what am I missing? An annihilation core. So let's make one of them. There we go. So that should allow us to make, once it crafts, what are we waiting for? Okay, so we're waiting for things to craft, I think. So let me have a quick, will that shift click in now? Yeah, we'll shift click in now. That's what I'm looking for. We also need what's it called? An ME interface, that's what I'm looking for. Let's craft up. What am I missing? Certus quartz crystals. Am I all out of Certus quartz? I am a little bit. Oh bugger. Yeah, this is not good. Apparently I'm all out of Certus quartz, which is bad, I suppose. I really have not been setting up my quarries or anything properly recently, so I should probably do that. Let's go and sleep for the night real quick though. I wish there was a way of providing like alternative recipes into like the ME thing, so I'd use like charged Certus quartz rather than Certus quartz to do certain things. You kind of run back over here quick. Can I grab some out of here? There we go. Got 33 spare there, which should last us temporarily. So that's gone into the system. It won't export any else because I've got a certain number of charged ones already in the system. So yeah, look, we need to go back to ME interface. That's what I'm looking for. So we should now be able to craft you. We're waiting for CPUs. This is the ME interface, yeah. So what am I waiting for? Oh, it's just crafting all the different bits and bobs, which I think it just did. One ME interface, which we can change over to a flat one, so it doesn't take up an extra block. So what I'm probably going to do is put you into here. There we go, perfect. So that's all now good to go. So let's first of all, oh yeah, we also need to set up the, what's it called, the metal former, wherever you've gone. Metal former, there we are. Wrench you up, let's not lose you. So I want to set you up in processing. So we head over to this way. So you're going to go there. So we need another ME interface here. So let me grab another ME interface. Start you up. There we go. Perfect. We also need another ME import bus. I believe that already crafted up a few. Perfect. If we go over to processing, what we want to do now is, if we grab you like so, put the ME interface on top, the import bus from the side. Should be able to then link those up. Excellent. So they should find channels. I think we've still got enough, haven't we? 23, yeah, so we've got loads. We've got like 10 channels left to use. Perfect. Right, so what I want to do here is start to come up with certain metal former recipes, although I might need a second metal former, might be a good idea, because I need one for plates and one for cables. So what do I need for a metal former? Let's have a quick look. So I need, oh my god, I forgot how complicated this was. How much iron plates do I have left? Iron plates, or do I make myself a plate cutting machine? That would probably be a better way of doing this. Let's go for plate cutting machine. Plate cutting? Nope, that's not right. Is it plate dash cutting? Nope. Oh no, is it block cutting machine? Maybe block cutting machine? Yeah, maybe this is the one. Let me just have a quick look for iron plate. So if we go to an IC2 plate, block cut, yeah, it's block cutting machine. So we need block cutting machine. So let's make one of these quick. So what do we need for this? We need electric motor. So we need lots of these copper cables. So if we grab some copper, first of all, let's grab a stack. We head over to processing, run you through the metal former. So this is basically going to be for making cables, and then I'll also make a block cutting machine for making plates, just because it's just going to be slightly faster, and then I can put all the different blocks to craft and then run them through the block cutting machine. So we're also going to need some refined iron plates. Okay, so this is probably what we're going to end up doing for the episode, is making a block cutting machine and just automating a few things. So what do we need for this? Let's start with the iron shaft. So we're going to need to metal form a few things. So let's get what do we need? A block of iron. So let's do that. So what I should probably do as well is, have we got any blank patterns? We do. So if we get a block of iron like so, there we go, and then encode you, perfect. Drop you into the new interface there, perfect. So that will then allow us to just craft blocks of iron up, which is awesome. Okay, so we need to go. Can I just cut a load of copper cables, just because it's going to be slightly quicker, I think, than having to wait for all of this to go through? So let me grab you out. Need to go to, was it extruding? Double check, yeah, extruding mode, and then we also need to make tin item casing. So it might be worth just doing this with a forge hammer until I've actually got the ability to do this all automatically. So if we have a quick look at here, so tin item casings is, okay, so this actually be rolling mode. Let me have a quick look at here. Can I actually do this in rolling mode? It's in extruding mode or cutting mode. That's kind of annoying. So extruding or cutting would make, so maybe I do need to make a second metal former as well, just because I'm going to need it for like item casings, I think. So we could like obviously make the tin plates with, what's the word I'm looking for? The block cutting machine, but we are going to need a second metal former, I think, to do the rolling, I believe that is. Let's make up some tin plates. Oops-a-daisy, did not mean to make up 64 tin plates there. Whoops-a-daisy. Also make up a few of you. Oops-a-daisy. Yeah, that should be fine. So we've got the tin plates already in place. So we also need to make some copper cables. So we need some cutters. What am I missing from there? Cutters. Oh, iron ingots. Why the hell did that not go in there? Let me have a quick look at iron. There we go. Boom, boom. We've got plenty of refined iron, which is good. Let's put a few pairs of cutters in there. So next what we need to do is make up a load of copper cables. Oops-a-daisy, let's go do copper. Unless it... Oh no, it has to be plates, doesn't it? So we need copper plates first. Let's do that. Oops-a-daisy. Work our way back through. We need copper plates. There we go. Can we do that? There we go, 64 copper plates, perfect. And that will then allow us to make a load of these. This is kind of like wasteful, but I don't really care right now because I've got plenty of resources and it doesn't really bother me too much. So we need coils. So how many of these do we need for the block cutting machine? We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then we should have everything for that. So 2 electric motors. So we've got you and you and you done. Okay, so we need to do the refined iron plates. So we do need to run that through the... So if we go for refined... Oops-a-daisy, refined iron. We've got 1 already. So how many do we need altogether? Another 3. Here we go. So if we go over to here. We need to go to rolling, I believe. So that'll roll all of them up. Perfect. We also need an advanced circuit. So we need some insulated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That'll make a bog standard circuit, which will all be going into... okay, let me actually just automate circuits here quickly. So what I need to do first of all is... so I've got loads of copper cables, which are going to be automated in a minute. We also then need to... Can I shift click you into there? Oops-a-daisy. So we need to do the insulated copper cabling. So if we encode you, we also then need to do... So the iron plate will be done with the block cutter in a minute. So we also need to automate you. Oops-a-daisy. So it always helps if we actually have some of the things done. So let's make a few of you. So we need to have you like so. What did that recipe use in the end? Let me just have a quick... So 1 rubber, 1 copper cable. So I'm guessing that was like rubber as in... Let's have a quick look at rubber. So yeah, that kind of rubber. Cool. So the extractor's kind of making that. We'll save this for other stuff, I suppose, for like making pistons and things. So is it still working? Yeah, it's just really, really slow, the extractor. Which is fine. Where were we? So we need a iron plate. Wherever you are. So 1 in iron plate from industrial craft and 2 bits of redstone. We do boom, boom. Oops-a-daisy. Always helps if I do, don't arrays over things that I just did. So there we go. There's one electronic circuit. So I suppose these can now be put into there and there. So I don't have to keep crafting up electronic circuits every time. Okay, so that's done. So now we need to make a advanced one. So we need redstone. So it goes in the corners, and we need glowstone. There and there. Perfect. I should probably also do that as a... let me clear you out. So we need a circuit. Let's craft one of you up. So hopefully this should now work. It's going to craft all of the... There we go. Perfect. So we can put you there. Need redstone. Sorry, my voice is going. That's very bizarre. We also need glowstone. There and there. And lapis. Lapis. There we go. Boom, boom. That makes an advanced circuit. We also need a blank pattern. Can we create like 5 of them maybe? Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. We're waiting for... Oh, right. Pure Certus quartz. That's annoying. Let's grab one of you out for now. Should be fine. Just for the advanced circuit, basically. So we'll encode you. And as we're on my way down, we'll put that into the system. Perfect. So advanced circuits are now ready to go. What was I waiting for? So what have I done so far? Okay, so the advanced machine casing is next. So we need carbon. No, coal. How much pulverized coal have we got? Not a whole hell of a lot. So maybe it's worth doing some pulverized coal. Maybe. I also need to set that up. So these are all going to take ages to kind of automate, but I'll get around to it. I might do some of this off camera. I just want to kind of get a few of these systems set up on camera just to show you what my train of thought is. So I need a lot of this automated to actually what's the word I'm looking for? Making the quantum suit easier. That's what I'm looking for. So if we go to raw carbon mesh. Made 18, so then we then do that, which makes 9, and then we run this through the compressor. Although what I might do is wrench you up, move you over to the ooh, we got a recycle. I didn't realise I had a recycler there already. Interesting. So we'll also grab all of you out. I may as well start moving all this over to the processing area, so over to here. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've already got a second recycler. Excellent. So I have no idea why I already built that, but apparently I already did. So if we plonk the compressor down there, we shall then compress you down. Yep, that's working. Perfect. Let's have the second recycler. We'll put the second recycler down later on. What else do we get? We also got the macerator. So yeah, this will all be set up. I think I might do some of this off camera while I've got a bit more time, but we'll get around to that. Also wrench you up and then start wrenching up you, just because I don't actually need you there anymore. Where the hell did that go? There we go. Let's grab you up. Perfect. So yeah, I'll probably replace... oh no, is it already set up? I know, I do need some energy conduits here, so let me wrench all of you up and then go grab some bog standard energy conduits, just so we can fill that in. That's what I'm looking for. Excellent. So let me just... Oops-a-daisy. Put you along here. Excellent. That's what I wanted to do. And then we've got a couple spare here as well. It's because they don't need to be there anymore. Marvellous. I'll fill all that in at some point, but that could all come down. Okay, that's looking a lot neater now. So we've got rid of all the industrial craft machines from there. They're all going to go into the new area, which is good. Clears up a bit of space in my hub section of my base. So where were we? So yeah, we're still making this. So we also need to make some advanced alloys. So this will all be done again with the plate cutting machine once we get there. So can I actually make some of you? I can. I've apparently already got a lot of these already. Go back over to processing. We need the compressor. Is it compressor for advanced alloys? Yes, it is. So do I have a spare ME import bus? Where's my wireless terminal gone? There it is. I think I do, don't I? Let me have a quick look at import. Excellent, I do. So I can literally just plonk you on the front there with some ME glass cable, like so. That should then just import into the system, which it now is. Perfect, so we'll replace you with you. Let's head over this way. Drop some of this away, because my inventory is getting very, very cluttered. I'll keep you on me for now. Don't need you. Don't need the lapis. Don't really need the cables at the moment. So let me just kind of clear all this up. Don't need the copper ingots either. Right, okay, that's a bit better. So where were we? So yeah, we were in the middle of making this. We need a basic machine casing. Okay, so apparently we need some more iron plates, which is fine. There we go. Some 64 of them. I know this is kind of wasteful, but actually no, that's not wasteful with the iron plates because it's a 1-to-1 recipe. So, okay, so apparently I need the basic machine casing. But how'd that go? Did I? Oh, didn't make it. I made the iron plates, but never actually made the basic machine casing. That would be a sensible idea. Okay, there we go. So we've got one advanced machine casing, and now we have the block cutting machine. Perfect. So let's head over to processing. So where do we want you? So let's get the hatchet back out. And we also need... I put away all those universal cables and now I need them back out. So let me grab universal cables. There we go. So they can go down around here. And then we need the block cutting machine. So this requires something similar to the... It needs like the... I think this is from a slightly different mod. So we need... Okay, so we need a block cutting blade slot. So let me have a quick look at iron plate. So we want the IC2 one. So let's go to block cutting machine. So we need... So block cutting blade slot. So block cutting blade is weak. So let's have a look at block cutting blade. Oh, here we go. So cuts material softer than diamond. Okay, so we probably want to make a diamond one. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. That's not difficult at all. So let's make ourselves a block cutting blade. Like so, which will basically cut everything other than diamond. Is there a better one? Refined iron... No, so yeah, we want the block cutting blade, and I think we also need... It was something similar to the turning thing or something like that. It's like an electric motor. Quick look, where have I put it? So, oh yeah, electric motor from Industrial Craft. I think this is what we need. So we'll go back to processing, and then put you into... Is it there? No? No, it is just powering up. Okay, so let's just try... do we have a block of iron on us? No, we do not. Head back over to here. Come on. Where did I go? There we are. So we need a block of iron. So let's craft up, I don't know, a couple of these. There we go. 2 blocks of iron. Go back over to processing. Is this just going to work now? Yes, it's just cutting. Okay, so apparently I don't need the whatever's in the extra slots. Don't know what that's actually used for. Maybe it's just to make it faster. I don't know. It's from IC2, but I don't know whether or not I need to put something in there or not. But it seems to be working. So to actually show it progressing around there, because that'd be really cool if it did. Or that just to show that it's actually just working. No, I think I should show that it's working. So yeah, cool. So the block cutting machine is underway. So I just need to automate that now with like an ME interface. So what I might do off camera is automate some of these up now. So I actually start to put in different recipes and then show you what I've done next episode. So maybe also look at auto crafting like coolant and stuff like that. But I will do that in the next episode, I think. Okay, so yeah, that's cut up a block of iron. Sweet. So I will leave it here for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.